Hopefully the light, let me dim the lights. Hello. Hello. So I decided to dim the light so it's not too bright. Otherwise I'm gonna have to. Hello guys, how are you doing? Let me see if I turn it up. This is going to be better. Let's see. Okay, better. Hello everybody. This is my first live video. From Ghana, Emmanuel. Hi. This is my first live video in 2020. So I want to say Happy New Year. Happy New Year once again. I am exhausted. I am so tired. I just came back from getting some groceries. As you guys know, we were moving. We moved Saturday. Tomorrow will actually be 2 weeks since we moved to our new house. And so, yeah, we are still putting things away. Like, I think I'm going to have somebody come and take a look at the pool later on. So we have people coming in and going, fixing things. And so it's been crazy. And I was able to go grocery shopping. Nathaniel's with his grandmother. And I got the time to go do some grocery shopping. And so I want to talk about something. That's why the title is Fishy. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I mean, why did you put that title? It is Fishy because we're going to talk about fish. You know, I care about what I put in my body now. I really do care about what I put in my body. And I want you guys to also care about what you put in your body. By the way, how you guys doing? I know some of you are watching me, like you said, from Germany, some from London, some from the US, some from Ghana. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, especially those of you that have been with me from day one, okay? I really do appreciate it. Let me just calm down. I just get too excited whenever, yeah, so before we dive into today's video, you know, let's just talk about today's video. So, you can get moringa powder. You can get, make sure you get like 100% organic moringa powder. I don't know where you are, but if you're in the US, you can even get it from Walmart, okay? You can order it on Amazon too. I actually get my moringa powder from my mother-in-law because she has the moringa tree. And so we get the leaves and then we make powder from it. And actually, I'm thinking of growing my own moringa tree now that we have our own place. So I am just going to be, I'll get one tree and then grow my own moringa. So yeah, you can get it from Walmart, Amazon, in a grocery store, or even any herbal supplement store. They will have moringa. So let's just dive in. Thank you guys, like I said, for tuning in and watching me. I did not do too much shopping because we have some food already. Thank you. We have some food already at home. And you guys saw my unboxing, the chicken. Yes, I ordered the chicken online because I'm just tired of going to the store, getting meat, and it tastes like, I don't know what's with American chicken. Like, you can season it. Look, you can be the best chef, okay? You can season it, marinate it for like 24 hours. You cook the thing and the thing tastes like bland. You know, so I'm like, Ghana chicken is not like this. Like, Ghana chicken with just a little seasoning. I remember growing up, all you have to do, get your ginger, get your garlic, your onion, they grind it, put it on the chicken, put some akoko besan. They don't even do too much seasoning. They put akoko besan, which is basil leaf. They put it on there, cook that thing. You can smell it 5 miles away. I'm telling you. But here, the chicken, so I just had to do some research so that I can get some pasture raised, 100% pasture raised. That means they are pasture fed to the time they are like slaughtered. So pasture raised. And I want to say a big thank you to Bobby from Flip City. Like, guys, go check out his video. The guy is loaded with information. He is loaded with information, and that is really helping us to make better choices and to know where to shop and where to get food. I'm telling you, this is not like advertisement. Yes, depending. Like you have to know what you're buying. Like butcher box, like for instance, in the US, butcher box is it's big. Like butcher box is big. And you know, they tell you it's the thing is sometimes they will say natural. With beef, it has to say grass fed, grass finished. You understand? Because sometimes they will feed they will give the beef, you know, the cow grass at the, you know, maybe the first 6 months of their life, and towards the end, when they're about to be slaughtered and turned into meat, they'll give them corn, and most of this corn is like GMO, and it's just like chicken. Their chicken is like maybe 10 days old, or you'll be lucky if you get like 21-day old chicken. They inject them, and then we know when they slaughter the chicken, they will fill it with water. Most of this chicken is nothing but water, if you've seen some documentaries. So I just got tired of it. I sometimes like I watch some documentaries on Netflix, and I'm like, I am just sick and tired. So I remember when I was telling my father-in-law, because he's done keto before when he was young. He would tell you when he used to be fit. And so when I told him about keto, you know, I told him about keto. He's doing it now. He's lost weight. And so when I told him about the grass-fed grass, he wasn't really for it. And so he started doing some research on his own. And he was like, man, he signed up for Butcher Box. And the reason why I didn't do Butcher Box is I think you have to sign up. It's one of those like monthly subscription thing, and I don't want to be getting meat like every month. That's why I went with grassroots. You know, you just buy what you need. It's not a monthly subscription thing, but Butcher Box is. So, and it's meat, like red meat. They do have chicken too, but I am just sick and tired of red meat. Like I ate so much goat meat when my brothers were in town. I don't want to hear anything about red meat. I do not want to even smell red meat. So that is what I'm telling you. Like, guys, trust me. You do the research. Like, all you have to do is when you go to the store, if they slap natural on, if you go to the store, like one thing that even drove me to the edge is I wanted to make like chicken nuggets, homemade chicken nugget for Nathaniel, right? And I went to the store to go, and this is supposed to be like a natural whole food store. And then the chicken, it says like natural. And I know that when they slap a natural label on chicken, it means nothing. It means nothing, you know, it means no hormones injected, you know, natural. It doesn't mean they're pasture raised. And when they're not like, they're not moving like freely and things like that, it's easy to get diseases. It's easy for the chickens to get contaminated. They are cramped, they are fed all these things, which makes them like grow like fast and fat. So so I was like, you know what, even if I can, like, I come to a store and I can't find, I want pasture raised, air chilled chicken, I can't find it here. So I started looking online and researching and reading about credible companies. And that's how I came about Grassroots. I'm telling you. So now let's dive in. We're going to talk about fish, okay? That's why I said this is fishy. We're going to talk about fish. I barely, or let me say, on rare occasion, would you see me buy fish at the supermarket? I will not. Maybe if you don't know where your chicken is coming from, you have to be able to read on the label pasture raised. I buy pasture raised eggs, and the only place I can get it is Trader Joe's. And with where we live, Trader Joe's is not close. It will probably be like 30 minutes away, 30, 45 minutes away. So you can get it in regular grocery stores, but it's expensive. So the ones at Trader Joe's is like $3.99 versus where you can get it at Publix for like $5 or $6.99 or almost $7. So Stephen will always get them. Let me show you. So you see how it says pasture raised? Yes, honey. And you can taste the difference. And the yolk, they don't look the same. The pasture raised ones has like a orange. You know how the yolk is like rich. I'm trying not to get this light too much in my face. So that's Trader Joe's. You get this whole thing for like $3.99, and that's like 12 in here. So if you don't know where your meat is coming from, when you go to the store, just ask them, where is the chicken coming from? Where is it pasture raised or air chilled? And if you're in Florida, Georgia, where they have Publix will sometimes have them pasture raised and air chilled. or sometimes they will have natural, which like I said is nothing, and air chilled. You know, you won't have both. So that is just by the way. So now let's come down to my favorite thing to eat is fish. I love fish. I grew up on fish, okay? If you're Ghanaian, you know what I am talking about. Like my mom sold smoked fish for a living. I'm the daughter of a fish seller. So I don't play with my fish. I don't joke with my fish. Like leave my fish alone, otherwise I will cut you. So that's as simple as that. But then, like I said, most of us, we don't pay attention. We just go and then we grab. Like I was saying before, I interrupted myself. I will, on rare occasions, would you find me or would you see me go to the supermarket and buy fish? You know how you go to the grocery store and they have them at the seafood section and it's all lined up and it's looking pretty and it's calling your name. Most of the time, it's farm-raised fish and it's frozen. It is frozen, they thaw it. So you think you are getting you think you're getting the like fresh they thaw it. And so you think you're getting like the fresh you're getting fresh fish. Honey, it is not fresh fish, okay? It is frozen fish that they thawed. And most of the time when you ask them, it's probably like farm-raised farm-raised fish from countries that are not credible, okay? You know what I mean. So if you're buying fish, make sure it is from like I like this fish. It's almost like sardines. It's called, I want to call it melt, but it has an S, so I guess it's smelt. It's really true. When you fry this thing, salt this thing up and fry it, you get some banku with it. I am telling you, it is the and this is wild caught. If it doesn't say wild caught on there, I am not buying it. And I always look at where the fish is coming from. This one says wild caught. I don't know if you guys can see, it's there. It says wild caught and it says product of Peru. Okay, so guys, pay attention to what you get and what you put in your body. Ghanaians, Africans, we like our fish, and I found this. I know there's a Ghanaian name for it. My mom is not here at the moment, so I can't ask her, but this is blue runner, okay? It's called a blue runner fish. This is what it looks like, okay? I know I don't want to take it out of the bag. And it says wild caught, and this is product of Mexico. It's wild caught. That means they go to the sea and they fish it, and they clean it or they bag it and they freeze it. So it is coming straight from the sea into your freezer, okay? And then everybody likes croaker fish. Croaker. And okay, so this one is also wild caught, product of Brazil. Okay, so now let me rinse my hands. So that is product of Brazil. So you get what I'm trying to tell you, because most of this, like these days, I barely buy tilapia. I love tilapia. If I can't find wild caught tilapia, and you know tilapia is caught like you in fresh water. Most of the tilapias you probably get is farm-raised tilapia. And most of them will be coming from like China, Indonesia. And the farming practices is just, no. And even in Ghana, you know, they have tilapia fish farms and things like that. But then, you know, tilapia is like a bottom feeder, okay? Tilapia, the fish is like bottom feeder. That means you feed them trash, they will eat it. Like whatever you feed them, it's really, really easy to start like a tilapia farm. They do not require much to grow, multiply. They don't require much. You feed them scraps, trash, they eat it. So that is why you want to make sure that the fish you're getting, because if they're eating they even eat poop. Sorry, but they'll eat the poop of other fishes. So can you imagine, like, if you're getting a fish that is coming from a place that is not credible and they are feeding the fish all these kind of things and metal is high in the fish and you're putting all this metal into your body, like, I'm telling you, most of us are wondering, like, today I'm not feeling well, tomorrow I'm not, you know, but I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to, you are eating healthy, but are you buying the right things? You know, so make sure that even sardine, okay? I bought some sardine and I had to make sure that it said wild caught sardine on there. I had to make sure that it says wild caught sardine, because you don't want anything that is like farm raised, especially coming from countries where their own people cannot even trust them. You go to, I remember there's a guy, I think I don't know if his name is Strictly Dumpling or something, he does about food. And a while back ago, like a long time ago, I watched one of his videos, and I think he was in China at that time. He lived in China, and it was like the Chinese people don't even trust, like it's like they don't even trust themselves, like when they go to the market to, or even go out there to eat. So you don't want to put your life in jeopardy. You know, you don't want to put your life into the hands of these people if they are not using better practices. So look out for yourself, look out for your family, do your research. I always say if it's more ingredient and I can read it, I'm not buying it. If I don't know what it is, I'm not buying it. These days when I buy stuff, it has to say the simple ingredient that I can understand. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? I'm like talking. So yeah, when you go to, I know in the UK, when I was in the UK, they have like this open market where what is it, you know, the fish market and stuff like that. So I don't know if the fish was like wild caught and they brought it, or it's like frozen and thawed. So look, when you go, just ask them, you know, just ask them, you know, and you can smell it, and you can also tell from these farm-raised fishes. Sometimes, you know, the belly of it will be looking very yellow, like there's nothing about it that looks fresh, you know, it looks like very, very yellow. And so just ask the question, is this GMO? It's true. So that's why you have to I remember I was trying to find corn. I did eventually find a website. I was trying to get whole corn, like, you know, dry corn, to make my own corn dough, but like a bromore. So I was able to finally find a place, and I ordered it. So if you have to go the extra mile, I don't live around any Amish market. If you live up north, you live around Amish people, they will have some, you know, organic stuff. So you can always shop with them. They will have pasture raised eggs. So take advantage of that. So with that being said, so let me show you what I got today. Okay, camera is being flipped. Okay, all right, so like so I got the fish. Okay, and I am in Florida. There's this place called Sanwa on Hillsborough. Trust me, people drive all the way from Orlando to come here and shop. So that is the real deal. Good. I bought this one. The croaker fish was, I think, so see, it has the price on there, $10.91. And there's how many in here? There's 4 in here. Okay, there's 4 big fish fishes in here. And I paid for the blue runner, I paid $7.05 for it. And there is also 4. Is it 4 or 3? Yeah, 4 in here. And it's a good size. For these ones, I think, let me see how much I paid for it. Guys, just a second. For these ones, I paid $3.49. And then I always get my peppers from there. This is like different habanero peppers that I have here. And I get the green ones also because I got this green one. It smells like paposhito. So it has like a smell of paposhito. So I always have that. Buy my black-eyed peas. Look at how much I pay for this whole thing. $3.71. Okay. And this is 2 pounds of black-eyed peas. And $3.78, sorry. So I got some basil from there. So you can tell, how cheap things are. I got some watercress. Oh, and I was able to find the Ghana, like shallots. You know how we have these onions in Ghana that about this size. These are, you can't easily find these in stores, okay? They had these there today. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, it's like I went to a Ghana market. So I got some tomatoes, okay? I always make sure that I have red onion. I have orange I'm going to use actually for recipe. I bought some yellow onions too. I usually use yellow onions in cooking. I don't know the thing going on with avocados right now, but they're expensive. I bought these ones for 79 cents. Okay. See, there are some things that I don't mind if they are not organic. There's something called dirty dozen. Okay. So if you peel before you eat, it's okay if it's not organic, because you can wash whatever they sprayed on there, because avocado, you're going to take the skin off, like onions, but there are some things, if you're going to eat it straight, like tomatoes and things that you don't really peel, that's when I will start shooting for organic. Okay. And I got of course, you guys know, I like Badia seasoning. So I paid $2. I was surprised. I paid $2.99. Let's say $3 for this whole thing. Okay, this is 12 ounces, $2. Badia actually has the complete seasoning without, it's no MSG. They have one with no MSG. I'm yet to find that, but they did come up with a Badia complete seasoning with no MSG, so you can find that too. And I did get some spinach also. I'm going to be cooking either palm nut soup or peanut butter soup, something tomorrow. I did get some sardines from there. I'm trying to give you guys the rundown of what I got. Like, I paid, the sardine is $1.59 for one, okay? For one sardine, $1.59. I got some yam. I know yam is expensive, but I paid a little over $5 for the yam. The price is on there. So for this yam, I paid $5.22, okay? $5.22, and this is just a little over 3 pounds, okay? And I bought two. And then on this yam, I paid $5.48. So I'm giving you guys in the UK, and this is, how many pounds is this one? This is okay, also a little over 3 pounds. So you get the gist of this whole okra. I did buy this at the African store. I didn't get this at Sanwa, I forgot. So this whole okra is $1.93. This is, most of these things is from Sanwa. Okay, it's on Hillsborough, and I got this kenke. Trust me, making kenke at home can be tedious. So I got this kenke. It is a bit expensive, so that's why I ordered a corn so I can make. But even that is not. It's not that bad. I think both is like $5. It's either $5 or $6 for just one, and it's two in here. So that is what I have. That's what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's good money that I spent? So in all at Sanwa, I spent like $68, a little over. I spent a little over. We didn't go over the pepper. So for the pepper, I paid $2.59 for this pepper here. Okay, and then the habanero, the mixed habanero, I paid, that one was a bit almost $5, $4.99. So and this will last me for like at least over a month. So the avocado is what I was happy about, 79 cents, because in some places they are going for a little over $1. If you want organic ones, it's over $2. Yeah, I thought it was expensive. I got the yam for, let me take it out of the, hold on, guys. Pardon the mess. Okay, so let's see if you guys are saying it's cheap. So this yam, okay, is a little over $5. Okay, I know one was like $5. Oh, Stella, in your memory, one was $5.48, and the other one was $5.22. So the thing is, they don't have their own farm, but they have local farmers in Florida. They have have local farmers in Florida. This is like a huge, I don't know if anybody's watching me and is from Florida and you've been to San Juan before. Like this is where people that own restaurant go to shop. This is where I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, I had a subscriber of mine and she drove from Orlando and we went there, we bought mackerel, well in Ghana we call salmon. We bought the box and we split it because it was so much in the box. Like we each ended up having, I don't know, 13 or 26. It was a lot. It was a lot. So yes, it's the local farmers, they take their produce there. And of course, we don't grow yam in America. So they definitely, I'm sure they definitely get their yam. Even people in New York, people up north will say yam is cheaper there because there's a lot of Africans, there's a lot of African stores, there's competition. But in Florida, I would probably say like where I am, there's only one. There's two of them, but the one has like things in it. And so things are expensive. But since San Juan started selling yam, it's much cheaper. It's much cheaper. And the new yam season is almost over. And so it just another yam will come. So that is, if you're in Florida, trust me, check them out. You will save money. It takes me about an hour to get there. It's on Hillsborough. Like when you go there, I'm glad I went there today. You don't want to go there on Saturday because like the whole place is packed. And like I said, they sell especially for like restaurants. So people bulk purchases, that people go there to do bulk purchases, but they also have for like people like me. I don't have a restaurant. I want to cook for my family, so they don't actually I think they have a website. The name is SANWA, San Juan, SANWA. So just type San Juan in Florida. Let me see if they have a website. Where's the receipt again? I was so happy like to pay $2.99 for the what? Let me see if they have a website. It says I don't see a website on here, except it says San Juan Farmers Market. That's what it says. But if you are, like people will even drive from Georgia to come to this because the fish you can even buy them. Like let's say if you are Ghanaians there, a family, like if you have friends, you can come get the mackerel, you can get the yam. It's good. Like me, I don't really know a lot of Ghanaians here, to be frank with you. So you can buy the box, like yam, split it, okay? You can buy the fish by the box, you split it. You can buy, I usually even buy my red snapper from there because it's also wild caught. But I'm going to go to the Philly market. You guys have seen my Philly market video before, where it's like also like wild caught. So I also want to go there and give them some money by supporting them. So yeah, you got to distribute the money, okay? It can't go to one place. So tomorrow morning, I plan on going there to mainly for like my red snapper. I want to really get my red snapper. So if you shop that way, you end up saving money, If I knew like a Ghanaian like family here who likes to cook like me, and maybe they have a lot of people in the family and they want to split, it's an easy way to save money rather than buying it like one by one. It's expensive to do that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So if you want to come from Georgia, if you want to come from Orlando, yes. Wait, and let me finish on this one before you come. Otherwise, Stephen is going to complain. But trust me, you save. You're not going to eat fish every day, but you have varieties of food to like go back and forth to. I'm telling you. So I was so happy too when I found the watercress there. I'm actually going to be making a smoothie with it because it's loaded with nutrients. Okay, so I think yeah, and that's my thing with the Asian store. It's okay, but most of the things they have in there, it's either coming from China. Trust me, I bought like black-eyed peas. I wanted to go get like raw peanut. I found my raw peanut. I should have just stick to the peanut, but I went and got black-eyed peas from there. Man, it took me almost 36 hours to cook that black eyed peas. I was like, what kind of black eyed peas is this? Like, it took a while for me to. So always, if you go to the Asian store, always, maybe you'll be able to find some stuff, especially if you buy fish. Because I remember one time there's an Asian place um near me. It's not that far, and I got like catfish, and man, it smelled so bad. Like after like I cooked with it, and so I'm telling you, most of their product, even when you go there, you see that they are farm raising tilapia. Like when you go there, I used to get tilapia from there before I did my research, and thanks to Bobby from Flav City, I was like, no way. So it's either wild caught tilapia or and so I'm telling Steven it's like fresh water, and we live in Florida, there's a lot of water around us, so I'm like, I just have to, find a fresh water, and there's going to be tilapia. There are some places, there's a park, I see a lot of tilapia there, but they don't allow you to go fishing, and I'm like, this is waste of there's a lot of tilapia in that particular spot, but they don't allow you to go fishing. So just be bold and ask them, where is your fish from? Yes, I know. Yes, it's good to soak black eyed peas overnight, but on days that I forget, I will still boil them. Like when I put it on the stove, I will have it boil for like 20-25 minutes, and then I will strain the water, because if you put black eyed peas on the stove, you boil it, and you like that's it. That's when you get bloated and you get gassy and you start firing. You start firing. So every time I cook black eyed peas, I let it boil for like 20 minutes, and I sometimes I will even like change the water like 2 times before I let it be. I let it be. Otherwise, hey man, you're going to be exploding. So yeah, this beans was I got a kind of black eyed peas, because man, it took me like 36 hours to. I was like, what kind? I called my sister. I'm like, I think I bought Ghana beans. I think I bought Ghana beans. That takes like forever to cook, because usually when I get regular beans from here, even if I don't soak it, it will take an hour to 2 hours to like boil it, like to finish cooking it. So yeah, and they had plantains. The plantains, it feels a bit soft, but it was also cheap. So yes, if you guys, I wish I could, like the way I know the UK food is expensive. Everything is expensive in the UK. Rent is expensive. I don't know how you guys, do it. Like, um, yeah, you guys are really, really awesome. Everything is expensive in the UK, and food should be one of the things that should be really, really like affordable. But sometimes things do happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know why when I talk I laugh. I don't know. I'm so I was like, I told Stevie that I wanted to throw the black eyed peas away, but then I felt guilty. I said, God, I know you hate it when we waste food. So what I did was I added some baking soda. I even added cow salt peter, kawa or cow. It didn't do anything. So I'm like, I hope this is not plastic, please. So I added some baking soda this morning. It did actually work. So it did soften it up. And so I'm looking at this and I'm like, God, I know you don't want me to throw away this food, so I'm just going to eat it. I know it's not plastic. You got me covered. I'm just going to eat it. I'm just going to make some bean stew, roast some plantain, and eat it that way. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know if I said for tuning in, for watching it. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know if you guys have any questions. My locks are looking good. I think somebody was complimenting me that I'm losing weight. There's actually paused my gym membership because, honey, there was this 2 exercise that I've been doing. Look, guys, you guys need to go and find the video, okay, and do it. It's just like it's a low impact. I say low impact jumping jacks that I've been doing, and the bed sheet workout. You might think it's nothing. Like, I do the bed sheet workout. Let me show you. Like, you just get a regular bed sheet. I use a beach towel, which is thicker than a bed sheet, and all you're doing is just like shaking it like there's dust in it. So shake it. The guy will be like, shake it, shake it. And trust me, you feel your arms and your shoulder on fire. I'm telling you. So I did put since I found that video, I went and put my gym membership on hold. And the low impact jumping jacks is like, if you guys just need the links to the video, the guy, where do I live in Florida? I live in Seminole now. There's a place called Seminole. I moved from I'm no longer in St. Pete, so I am in Seminole. So I'm just trying to be like this. So yes. Yeah, so I'm just telling you, if you guys want to lose weight, like this morning while Nathaniel was sleeping, I did that exercise. I was doing it while he was sleeping. I was still in my nightgown. And Stephen was like, aren't you going to sweat? I'm like, no, I'm fine. Let me just get this in before Nathaniel wakes up. And both exercises like 55 minutes, okay? I do have children. I have a son, a handsome son. I do have a child, let me just say. Stephen counts, so every man is a baby, so I don't, hopefully he's not watching. So yes, I do have a child, okay? Yeah, so a handsome prince. He's with his grandparents right now. All right, ladies. Oh, the lady watching from Russia. I cannot say your name, please. Don't come in. Hey, humble and meek. Hello. I'm going to undo the locks. I was trying to go for the whole locks look, but then I have to treat my hair. Steven is like, I have this condition here in like a little bald spot. So I have to, I want to like fully immerse myself into a lock. I really want to take care of it. So it's getting better. So fully I'm going to but I have thick hair. That's what my hair is so freaking thick. I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it, but that's it. All right, guys. Thank you. Every time I say all right and then something comes up, you guys say something. You guys compliment me one or the other. But the way we are in my new kitchen, okay? I know you people we are in my new kitchen. I'm filming and doing this video in my new kitchen. I am so grateful to God. I can, stop thanking God because this is like a really a dream kitchen for me. So most of you that saw the video, and so yeah, it's nice. I have my gas range now. So Mauritania, hello, Atajo. Hey, Africans are everywhere. See, we are so blessed. Everywhere you go, every corner on this earth, you'll find an African. I'm telling you. If you go to a place that you don't see Africans, know that you are no longer in this world. If you go to when am I going to Ghana? I don't even know. I really don't know at this point. I don't think I've made any plans for going to Ghana yet. So when I do, I'll let you guys know. So yes, those watching from the person watching from Russia, I cannot say that name unless if you have a cheat name, if you have an African name or an English name, I'll be able to pronounce it. But thank you guys. I know someone was watching from Germany. Yeah, everybody that is watching, everybody that's supporting, thank you. And I'm going to be cooking. I'm telling you, let me give you guys a tour of my kitchen because I have to. Okay. So welcome to the StellaZone kitchen. So this is where the magic happens. This is where I cook, okay? That's my microwave and my gas range, my double oven. I still like to wash dishes with my hands, even though now I have a dishwasher. So these are clean dishes on the side. And then the rest, you can see the countertop. I got so this is the StellaZone kitchen. I got my double fridge. Yes. And then I got what you will probably call like a peninsula, or it's not an island, but I like to call it an island, okay? So this is my kitchen. This is my kitchen. So of course we have to cook in here. We have to make we have to cook. There has to be food going on in here. So yes, that's your Darren, you want the yam, eh? I was even trying to find some frozen spinach, eh? Or I think tomorrow I'm going to get some garden eggs. So what I will do is I'm going to make some garden egg stew, bake some of the fish, fillet it, make some garden egg stew, put it inside the garden egg stew, and then have it with boiled. Doreen watching that. So and have it with thank you and have it there. First, yes, this kitchen is I think the way it's laid out, it's actually much spacious than the townhouse when we used to live in the townhouse. If you watch any of my videos starting from 2016 when we lived in the townhouse, you will see, and it's 5 hours, so yes, better than the rental. But I am grateful to God for the process. Stephanie, can you come over for the stew? See if you know, we all live over the world there. If we lived near, sometimes I just want to cook for people. You know, I seriously don't know that much Ghanaians. The person that I know that I would have probably like invited, like we live almost like 2 hours, you know. Thank you. We live like almost 2 hours. So there's one person that always enjoy my cooking, and that is Steven. He loves it when I cook. I cook anything, Steven will eat it, except okra soup or ayoyo. He doesn't like anything slimy. But even Nathaniel, he's barely a year old, and that kid, when he's eating fufu, I'm like, man, like father, like son. He likes his fufu. Doris, thank you. Oh, from Kuwait. Hey, Kuwait. I hear you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're watching me and you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and also the bell icon, because I know some of you are not getting notification to come and watch my beautiful face. So hit that notification bell and we will be cooking. If you haven't watched the meat pie video Stephen and I did, go watch it. It's hilarious. Now I'm trying to do a video where we get to cook together because he likes the Ghana food so much. So I want him to learn how to cook it, you know, so that when I'm not there, when I travel, because so that he's not like, oh, you can't travel because my wife has to cook for me, or, you know, he's so spoiled. So now we're cooking together. So he will, like Junior. Most of you know my little brother Junior, right? The guy can cook. Papa, how are you? Hey, my sister. Bonjour. Hey, I don't know how to me, Papa. Hey, where French? Papa, really French, you know. But me Papa, me did ya bonjour. You vendrua, you pensiwa, mempe. Tall. What am I first dini kura memo tall. Thank you. Obapa's kitchen is in the house. Obapa Fia, and then you fear that, and then you would damn. Did this room? Oh, yeah. Guys, also go check out Obapa's kitchen. I am telling you, this woman is amazing. Okay, she's really amazing, and I know that her channel is going places. Who is there? Oh, Papa just interpreted a French. Oh man, it is so good when I do a live video and like we get to laugh. Okay, see, like I don't know. I remember like when I used to work in the nursing home, all these old ladies, like they used to be like angry at me because I always have a smile on my face, and some of them be like, "Why are you laughing at me?" I'm like, "I'm not laughing." Some of these old women were mean, man. They were so mean. They were like, "Why are you laughing?" And then they try to say something mean to you, like, and then I would start to laugh. I'm like, you know, what you're saying is even making me laugh. So you have to have a smile. It's free of charge, and it is the best medicine, okay, that you can get to. Oh, Papa, they are saying I'm losing weight too. I say your sister is losing weight. They don't know that you are my motivator. So I'm telling you, so tell them for me. All right, guys, so I think I have to wrap it up. Grandma is going to bring Nathaniel anytime soon, and I want to make some beans. Like I told you, the Ghana beans. I have to make a stew with it because I don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to try and make. That's why I bought like, Obapa, you have to come so that we'll go to Sanwa. Because I know that when Obapa comes and we go to, we can buy the macro, the box. I'm telling you, and then we can split it. You guys, are you reading Obapa's comment? She said one time she worked in a mental a facility, and she got beat up, so she told them to keep their job. I'm telling you, I had a 19-year-old lady told me one time that she's going to knock my teeth out I'm telling you, those are the fun times, life and earning and living. So I told him because life in America is so stressful that if you take life so seriously, so uptight, you're going to go into a state of depression and anxiety. My head hurts from laughing. Hey, mental home bar. I'm telling you, one lady, she was 90. She told me, she said she would knock my teeth out. I was like, hey, and some of them are really strong. Some of them are really, really strong. I'm telling you. So go check out Obapa's kitchen, Obapa's see. There's one thing I cannot do is to put these things on my head for too long because it gives me headache. So I'm just letting my rasta. I'm letting it out. So my hair is like it has a mind of its own. So thank you. It's like I want to wrap it up, but you guys want me to keep going. So Mama gotta go. I gotta cook. So yes, so I'm still accepting my housewarming gift. Obapa, I'm expecting my housewarming gift. I asked my brother for my housewarming gift, and he bought bread, Ghana bread, and sent it to me. Ghana bread. Oh, I'm not going to do a live cooking today, but I'm going to cook black eyed peas. And I told him, I said, when you came here, I fed you good food. Housewarming party. I'm telling you, he bought Ghana bread. It is good bread, actually. Because where I am, they don't have Ghana bread. It's not every day you want to bake bread. So he told me he would buy me bread, and he would say he's the same one that sent me the Ghana chocolate. Yeah, he even brought more to me. Like he brought some more Ghana chocolate when they came to visit. So I'm grateful. So yes, those of you who are coming on now, we're just going to do one more round of what we got, and then that's it. So we got our fish. Okay, we got our croaker fish. We got the blue runner, and all this is wild caught. Okay, and then we got this one. It says even in French, but it's called, I want to call it melt, like I said, but it's smelt. It has an S in front of it. So this is all not including the yam, excluding the kenke, and it's like $68. So so in case our Bapa is able to come, she can buy the red snapper and the macro, the box, and then split it with somebody. I'm telling you, if you can do that, then you end up saving a lot of money. Okay, and you have fish that will last you for an entire year. I know a family that every year they will get together. Maybe it will be two different families. They'll come together. They will kill cow. Oyibo people, they will kill cow, and they will have it in the fridge. And if it's going to last them a year, that because buying meat, like, I don't know how much you eat meat. Sometimes it can be costly. So if you and someone can get together, and if you have any place where it's things are being bought in bulk, you can buy it in bulk because sometimes it's cheaper. Split it, and yeah, and then you save money, and then you don't have to go grocery shopping every day. I don't actually know. It's just I don't live in small Ghana, but it's just actually like there's not much Ghanaians like in Florida here compared to like most of the. Uh, that's I'm humble and meek. I'm telling you, like you buy goat meat, and then for the whole year you don't have like the goat meat that my brother brought for me. I still have some, like that's what I'm telling you, that I ate so much goat meat now I can't even stand red meat. So I still have goat meat in the fridge, and so I'm trying to take a step away from eating red meat for a while. And so that hence I also ordered the chicken. So now I have that chicken that I bought, and that was a good amount of chicken. We spent about $120 on the chicken, and we got like 9 different kinds, including even a whole chicken. And so I have that in the fridge as well. Thank you, Papa. And so I have that in the fridge as well, so that and now I got my fish. No, I have fish. So what will I go out to go and buy? Whatever I want to cook, I enter freezer. I'll go and bring out. That way, as you are the woman of the house, this is what our mothers do. They will get the chop money. They go and buy whatever is needed for the house. They will save money. Whatever is left, your husband will say, is tip. Whatever is left is tip. So yeah, do it that way. And look, that's what I was trying to get. I wanted to like start raising my own chickens. So when we're looking for a house, I was like, it has to be a place, but this is like a deed restricted. And I know you know what I mean, right? When I say deed restricted community, so I can't have chickens. If I could, I would have loved, I would have had my own chicken. I told her I'm not raising them for sports or anything. Sure, I'm going to raise them for meat and egg. That's all. You see this Igbo people, sometimes the other day I was watching on the news somewhere in California, this lady, they even have names for the chicken. And the chicken is a pet. I say, shoo, not in Africa. Not in Africa, it's for meat. And so, but unfortunately I couldn't. So I have to find a place where I can buy better quality meat. So look, when you taste beef, when you go to Ghana next time, most of you, do research, okay? Even the texture of the beef is grass-fed, grass-finished beef is darker in color. Like it's not like black. It's not black like this. But the meat is like dark in, I don't know if you know what I mean. But when you go here and you buy the meat, it's pink. Like not like pink, but you know what it's different. It's different. The taste American meat in Kwana. Ube season, a season. It's like when you coat chicken, you will take your time. All the seasoning is on the skin of the chicken. The chicken doesn't get the seasoning. But in Africa, I'm telling you, all you need, unya jene kakra. You kind of saying garlic kakra. Akakadru kakra, wechi. They go akoko namso, ode akoko mesa. Growing up, that was the only like herb that they will use in cooking akoko nam. Akoko mesa, basil. You put, I'm telling you, if you're coming 10 miles, you will know that somebody is cooking chicken in this direction. The smell of the chicken alone. They didn't use too much, I mean, I started cooking at a very young. They didn't use too much of this, here that we add rosemary, we add thyme, we add, it was akoko mesa, because you go to your backyard, akoko mesa is there. And we have different kinds of basil leaf. The one in Ghana is the purple basil, which you really can't find here. It's hard, but we have sweet basil, Thai basil, regular basil that you can get. It's close, okay? So I'm telling you, go to the backyard, akoko mesa is there. It's like you put it on the chicken. You can smell the chicken 10 miles away. You know that is when you start area. Auntie Mazana is saying, Kolano want to say, hey, you want Auntie Mazana to invite you to come and eat, because but meat here, and I got tired of it. I'm like, this is not meat. Every day I'm complaining. So that's why I did my research and said, you know what? If I'm going to pay money for meat, I might as well pay a little extra and get a good thing. Meat. I'm telling you, the taste is, the beef is what like even pisses me. So I would tell Steve every time I tell Steve, I say, when I take you to Ghana, can't you taste the meat? Small seasoning you put on beef, small, even the WAAKYE sellers, you go to, you can taste, you can taste it. And that means so yet there. But here, let them marinate it for 24 hours. You say, what is this? Basebi, so you know your meat. So that's when they don't allow the meat to grow, like beef, what is it? They'll give them GMO corn, like lactogen. They'll lactogen the animals for them to grow fast. But in Ghana, in Nigeria, you have these Fulani people now. You have people that it is their job. In fact, if you take it away from them, you've robbed them of their daily bread. It is their job. In fact, these cows are like their children. You see how some of them will even defend these cows with their life. So they take them grazing throughout the year. Some of these cows are like 5 years. Some of this, but here, cow, I don't even know, 1 year. I'm telling you, so. And you don't want to be, me, I like to chew meat and the bones, so it's not the way the white people, they do it, or the Americans, they will get chicken, I like every day. I've been teaching Stephen how to eat chicken, like they will take 2 bites and that's it, and there's still meat. When we eat chicken, we have to clean the bone and get the calcium. That's why my teeth is very strong. If you're African, you know your teeth can bite it. If you're African, you know your teeth. You know your teeth can bite into it. I'm telling you, sometimes they will be warned when I go to my dentist, they'll compliment me, you know. And when I used to work at a restaurant, they'll be like, oh man, you have clean teeth, you have white teeth, you have this. I'm telling you, you are chewing the bone, you are chewing the calcium, but if you're injecting hormones into the chicken, if they are feeding them things that can be cancerous to your body, you know, can give you diseases, sicknesses, you don't want to eat that kind of, and you know that the chicken inside that bone marrow, when you season it well, you can you know, you even want that part more than the meat. That's why growing up in the when it's Christmas time and they kill chicken, you'll be fighting for the head, you'll be fighting for the leg. I'm telling you, so so I'm telling you, that is the reason why you don't want to be like putting your life. I'm telling you, because I go frustrated, because you buy meat, you want to enjoy meat. The meat is not enjoyable. You are just wasting money. You know, you are just wasting money. They will try and season. Because of that, they will season it with things that they are not even supposed to season meat with. They will bathe it in MSG, like, just so it will taste good for you. So just when you get the right meat, you don't need much seasoning. Just a little bit goes a long way. So I need to get my bone so I can get my calcium. I know you know what I mean. If you're in America, I did go watch my video that I posted yesterday about grassroots. I actually haven't used the meat to cook yet. So it's either like I buy the stew hen, you know, sometimes the stew hen they'll have in the store, even that one safe. It doesn't say pasture, but I consider them small. Like I'll consider them small. So, but I with the grassroots, I follow them on Instagram. I did my research. It's pasture raised, you know, free range. They let the chickens roam, like, you know, in Ghana, your chicken has friends, and once you let them out in the morning, they'll go and see their friends. They'll go through the neighborhood and cause trouble, and in the evening they'll come home and sleep. So that's free range. But most of the chicken here is not free range. It's like they have them all caged up and they're feeding them to, so you know. So you know what I got grassroots chicken from grassroots, and I'm going to use it to cook tomorrow, because I know some of you are going to be, because I told them that if it's not fed, pasture raised, they're going to hear from me. Free. Money is too hard to come by. They will hear from me. But I've heard so many good things about it. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. Okay. I posted it yesterday. And yeah, if it's good and you want to get it, let me know. I will give you the link and then you can order from them. Okay, Lynn. Okay. Oh, you're in Virginia. You can get it. Yeah, I ordered it online and it showed up at my door. It was well packaged. Like, take your time and watch that video. You'll see what I'm talking about. And you know that I'm not doing advertisement for them, and they didn't give me the chicken for free. I paid, like I said. I paid this was our receipt, okay? This was all the items I ordered, okay? And I paid like $120 for it. So it's not, I'm not doing advertisement. It's just that when I know something, you know, I like to pass it on. I like to like share it with you guys because I'm telling you, the other day I was talking to my sister on the phone. I went to the store to go get something. I'm trying to get milk, you know, I try to do almond milk, but if I have to do regular milk, it has to be grass-fed. It has to be grass-fed cow milk. So that's what usually I'll get for Stevie. So I was talking to my sister on the phone and I'm like, I can't find the milk I'm looking for. It has to be grass. My sister is like, what's up with all this grass-fed milk? Is milk. I said, Priscilla, milk is not milk. Oh, you have to get 100% organic grass-fed milk. Bum. So I'm telling you, know this. And like, that's what I'm saying. If you haven't been watching Flav, Bobby from Flav City, that Stephen actually was telling me yesterday, like, to do this. You can find your way. And you know, I get stuff, I buy stuff, and I cook Ghana food. I cook most of the food we eat in this house is like 100%, mostly. Let me not say 100% because sometimes I cook spaghetti. So let me just say 90% is Ghana food, you know. And if you live in Florida, this is not like Virginia where there is like a lot of Ghanaians and you can find Ghana shops. And so I can go into some place like Publix and try and get something. Like the other day I tried some potatoes, yellow potatoes from Aldi, and it was so good. I was like, man, this will make some good fufu. I was telling Steve, I was like, this will make some good fufu. So if I can't find cassava, I can get this kind of potato. It was very starchy. Add my plantain and make fufu. So you can improvise, you know. So it's I think that will be as when I start some cooking videos, I think that's what I will do. This is what you can use. If you can't find this, this is what you can use. You can find this. And if you have Asian markets, you know, if you live around a lot of Asians, most of the times they will have like a flea market or they'll have shops. And trust me, when you go to buy stuff, go to their vegetable section. They will have things like turkey berry, like abedru. Like they will have abedru. They will have eggplants. I even found Ghana egg, like the Ghana eggplants, like the white ones, the small ones. You can find them. Like if you go to Asian, you know, those market, you might be able to find some. So I think this video should be very informative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, excuse me, like I'm going to a Philly market tomorrow, and you know, Asians don't play with their vegetables. So I don't know if you know, Asians do not play with their vegetables at all. So and I really thank God for my mom because she knows somebody was out. The other day, a subscriber of mine sent me a message, said, Stella, I need your help. What is the name for boko boko? Boko boko in English. So I remember when my mom came and I was cooking with spinach and she was like, this is boko boko. Like she would keep saying, she said, oh, I said, ma, like spinach. Like I would say spinach. She's like boko boko. So when the girl, so I said, oh, it's spinach. So she knows most of this. I think I want her to like do, I should do a video with her because she's really, really like gifted in those things and she knows a lot of herbs, you know. Since we moved, I had to transfer some of her veggies. So if you go to the Asian stores, not like supermarket, sometimes supermarket is limited, but if they have like a lot of Asians, pay attention. Go to Google. Type in, if you live where there's a lot of Asians, so just type Asian flea market. Those people like to host flea market. They like to, I'm telling you, showcase their tradition. So they will host things like, because the flea market that I go to, most of the vendors there are Asians. Most of the vendors there are Asian. So you might be able to find the vegetables, or you might find substitute, something that it's similar that you can also use. So yes, they do, believe you me, they will have cassava. They eat anchovies too. Bobby, the one you make Bobby Taddy with. They eat it too. They eat all these fish that, but sometimes you just don't know the names. And like I said, make sure it's wild caught, okay? So other than that, and I learned by going to places, ask questions, apart from watching Bobby Flip from Flip City. Mom is good. Don't worry, I'm telling you, she will cook. She will cook. She's good. This time I'm letting her, like, rest and relax. So yes, guys, if you have any questions about food, about trying to find a place near you, or something, if you need my help with, I will help you. But use Google. If you don't know anything, type it in Google. If you have any questions, before you even come ask me, type it in Google. Trust me. Sometimes some of these herbs in Ghana, even if you misspell the name, Google might bring out the right name, and it will tell you what it is in English, in English. So that should be about it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Obapa, the red snapper. I'm actually going to be getting some tomorrow. Obapa, when you are in when you come to Florida, just bring money. All you need is your card. Don't worry. As for the fish, you yourself, you go. If I take you to Sanwa, if it is the mackerel, like I said, the salmon, whatever, you buy it by the box, and I think it's $100 or $120. And that one, you can eat it for 2 years. There's a lot in the box. I think 2-3 years ago, I have a video that I did with the lady. You can buy the yam, but because the new yam season, I said it, so it's almost over. So all right, guys, it's been real. Thank you. Subscribe. There's going to be a lot of videos coming. Uzi Ogbonna. They are doing well. Nathaniel is just keeping everybody busy. You bring Kudia for Sikarabra, for jet. You have Mama Cash. Bring the jet there. Don't worry. Everybody is doing well. It's Friday, so I don't know. I'm just going to cook and just keep it real right here whilst I think Steven is going to the gym, but I'm just going to cook and maybe find. Oh no, I can't watch an Asian show. Today's all-night service. All right, guys. Thank you, Medase. Subscribe. I will surely do a giveaway. I know I've said a giveaway before, but trust me, I will do that giveaway. I will surely do that giveaway by fire, by force. I will do it someday. It's just my people in London that I'm worried about, because if I choose somebody in London now, you have to ship it to them in London, and London is not shipping things to London is not that cheap. But we will fix you in there. Thank you. Oh, my Nigerian sister. Thank you. I love Nigerian people. I love they can cook. Those people can cook. That they are vegetable soup. And I have a friend in Germany. When I was in Germany, she cooked for me. Hey, in fact, I even called her and asked her for the recipe for that food. So, thank you. Amma from Poma. Thank you. Humble and Meek. Thank you. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe out there. Remain in God, because without Him, we are nothing. Okay, I know most of you be like, hey, don't bring God here. I'm telling you, He's the center of everything. So without Him, we are nothing. Obapa, we can talk back door, Thank you, sis. Bye, guys. Stay tuned.